ready.
Okay, go ahead and set up to a shot. So what do you mean by this? You want to know where the club face should be during the swing?
Yeah, like on impact. I'm assuming I also want it to like sort of impact like right at the heart of like the setup.
Yeah, yep, totally.
So then when I set up, like this is how I normally do it.
Good.
And this, and then I know today with this because I've somehow stupidly thinking that maybe I should be like completely straight all this.
It's just going to give you a different flight and where you are in your journey for golf. I'd have no problem with you setting up with the hands forward with the club face square. It's totally fine. Go for it. Yeah. You won't be like that forever. Like you'll adjust away from that, but for now, I'm good with it. Like the setup had no impact on the ball doing that. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, hold on, the grip's gone the other way. So, yeah, the hands have to feel like they twist in toward each other.
So this one goes this way.
Yep, there you go. Okay, now what's the backswing move look like?
It's going to be...
Okay, start one more time, feet closer together.
Yeah, I don't know why that is.
It's okay. So, backswing. Here, toe of the club, there. So, let's start again. Okay, give me the toe of the club, right there into my hand. Okay, more, yeah, good, again. More twist. More twist. Yeah, again. There, good. Okay, let's go 5 practice swings with that backswing feel. Okay, 5 more practice swings, same grip, and then we'll hit one. Okay, hold on. So sometimes when you set up to the shot, the grip is influencing how the club's going back. So one more time, let's take the grip, roll it inward, good. Other hand on top. Okay, now take it back nice and slow till you get there. Still closed. One more time. Okay, hand more on top. There you go. Okay, now toe up. Good. That little roll or rotation move. Good job. But I think the big thing today is to make sure that your left hand doesn't go on the grip from underneath, because that's what's doing it. The grip has to feel like it's on top of the grip, onto the hand, sorry, on top of that grip. The swing motion itself's looking really good.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. Even my buddy was like, look good. It's just the ball isn't plus on connection. Look good on practice swings, but that was just...
Yeah, hand more on top. Good, there you go.
Like the other guy who gave lots of advice, some of which stuck in my head that shouldn't have, said that I'm putting way too much force into my backswing.
Yep, I agree with that.
Instead of doing it the other way. Is that why, like, when you move the line versus anyone else's misses, like I'm taking the landscaping lines way more than anyone else?
No, just some of the guys are putting like their divots close together, right? You've got some space between yours. See how Chris makes lines, right? He's hit more balls than you have, and right, doesn't look like there's as many marks. So yeah, we just have to get the club to hit the ground in a more consistent spot, and then we'll start talking about the lines and all that. But for now, I think that you just got to get your hands on the club, because when you grip the golf club, you're promoting it to get closed, and then everything you do from there is about the closed face, which is why it's going a little low.
That's why with the driver as well, I'm not doing that. Like you have to open up the driver as well.
Of course, with that, yeah.
On the way back, and like I'm not doing that. So when I do make connections, I always listen to that.
And you know, Oakdale might not be bad because you can hit it 4 fairways over most of the time. You go to Muskoka, you're reloading.
Yeah.
Ball's gone. When the grip goes too far under and the club face goes back closed, you have no loft. That's why that's happening. We just need to open the face more. More angle on the face.
You're okay with this?
Sure. Grip on top, twist the face open. Same thing, not enough loft. One more time. More twist from the backswing, more grip on top. Nope. Nope. Okay. Yeah, your stance is too wide. You're not getting back to the ball. One more time. Keep the feet a little closer together. Yep. I like it. Okay, lots of speed. Okay, so you have to kind of get a feeling in your hands of what adding loft is like, right? So if you just held the club out in front of you and added loft, so it had the most loft possible, you start recognizing what your hands have to do that. And if you needed to de-loft the club, you start recognizing what your hands have to do to de-loft the club, right? And keep it square requires a little bit of twist, but I think that you need to get a better sensation of what it's like to have more loft on the club when it hits the ball.
Where should the hands be when it hits the ball?
That's what you have to figure out, right? You have to figure that part out because it happens in such a short period of time. It's different for everybody. But all I know is that when you're hitting the ball, there's not enough loft on the face. And if you were to do something to add loft on the face, it would make your arms look like that. So figure that part out and do it. You know what I mean? So this is where like the feeling in your hands becomes pretty important. You've got to know what it's like to have it straight, left, right, high, low, right? That comes part of the feel in golf. And so right now when you're bringing it in, it's coming in low. You have to figure out what feels the opposite of that for now. Okay? More loft, higher ball flight. And so that's all I want to do with the driver, is just trying to feel like the same thing with the iron, feel like the face twists open a little bit to get less closed, really, and then from there, hit the ball higher. More wrists, more loft. Let's see some. So part of that feeling in the hands comes from the grip, right? How you're gripping the club. But, you know, keeping that club face straight all comes down to the feelings in your hands. Middle of the face, I'm taking these. You feeling okay with this motion? Okay, so if you stop doing it, it gets quick and it goes back to your normal way. So part of doing this right off the ball is a little slower. More. Let's get it up there. So here's an idea. The highest ball you hit is going to fade. Always does. Right? The lowest ball you hit's got a hook. It's a relationship. Are you sticking with this training?
Yeah.
Because they do have that like measurement on the app that shows are you sticking to the plan like almost down to the minute.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
It's a cool,
I like it.
sky high, but the wrong direction.
Right, so it's, you know, part of this is getting the understanding of where that club face is pointed, right? I mean, if the closest thing I can do right now is trying to get you to feel as though that, you know, you're taking it away where the club stays in the same orientation that where it started, right? I didn't twist, didn't do anything to it, right? That's the first place. But if it's coming back like this too much, right, that ball's going to go down to the right. If it's coming through with this leading that way too much, it's going to shoot it off to the left. So we just have to kind of find that feel in your grip, that when your grip's on there the right way, that you can feel where that face is pointed. And if you need to add a little bit more out to left field, that you can do that, feeling it in your hands. If you need to add a little more height to it, you can feel like it's your hands that are adding loft down at the bottom and helping that ball get up in the air more, right? So it's going to come down to that fine sense in your hands, but I think that you're going to find it, like I'm going to lead you down the way of trying to feel like it gets more open in the takeaway. So when it's more open in the takeaway, you just have a better chance of sending it higher and straighter. We just need to find a way to add more loft with the driver too, right? That's this motion.